Welcome to the Woodville School News. I'm your anchor, Noah.
And I'm your anchor, Ziona.
Now for the joke of the day. What does the monkey drink for breakfast?
I don't know what.
Ape juice.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of reflection.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, September 20th. There will be a cross-country meet tonight at Fort Braden School at 6 p.m.
Hispanic Heritage Moment. Today we will look at when Hispanic Heritage Month began and why it starts on September 15. The observation started as a week-long celebration back in 1968 under President Lyndon Johnson and was expanded to a month under President Ronald Reagan. It was put into law on August 17, 1988. The celebration began on September 15. It's important because it is the anniversary of the independence from Spain for the Latin American countries of Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. In addition, Mexico and Chile celebrate their independence on September 18.
Today's lunch. Here on the screen is what is for lunch, as well as tomorrow. Please remember that these menu items may change.
Today and birthdays. Today we will have two Woodville birthdays. So let's all wish a happy birthday to Demani Bradwell in kindergarten and Devi Pittman in second grade. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Now for the weather. Partly cloudy this morning, then becoming cloudy during the afternoon. High 88. Tomorrow, look for sunshine and clouds mixed. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High 89.
Fun fact of the day. Did you know what each king in deck of playing cards represents a great king from history? Club is Alexander the Great. Spades is King David. Diamonds is Julius Caesar. And heart is Charlemagne.
For all of our elementary classes. That's all we have today, but for our middle school classes, coming up next, we will have some of our student government and candidates who are running for election. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you around campus.
Good morning, Woodville Mustangs. Middle school, we know we have a big SGA election coming up next Tuesday. So from now until next Tuesday, we are going to meet some of the candidates who are running for various positions. If you want to be on the news to be asked some of these questions, please make sure you get your information into Ms. Bradham. We will be doing 6 candidates a day. The first candidate we have here is Jacoby O'Neill, a 7th grade student. And what are you running for, Jacoby?
I'm running for secretary.
All right. Now I'm going to ask you a couple of questions to let the students of the Woodville Middle School get to know what your campaign is and what you stand for. So, what are some of your leadership qualities that you could bring to the SGA community in Woodville?
I want to help the kids at Woodville. I want to help the kids community, like bring more helpful things to them.
Okay, so what are you talk about helping the kids in the community, so what would be your biggest priority here at school with the kids?
My big priority is to have student lockers.
Oh, student lockers. So you want to bring back student lockers. So what would your plan be if you were elected? What would your plan be to make that improvement?
To contact the administration.
To work with administration and maybe tell them why students need lockers and really make that voice for the students. Okay. Now, why should middle school students vote for you?
Because I can, well, it's me. It's me. Like, everybody love me. But I can make a change to the school.
All right. And there you have it. Our first candidate, Jacoby O'Neill. Thank you for being on the news. And after a little coffee break, I have another student running here, Zamaya, 8th grade. What are you running for, Zamaya?
Treasurer.
Treasurer. Excellent. So what leadership qualities can you bring as the treasurer to SGA?
I can motivate others. I'm organized, responsible.
All right, organized, responsible. You can motivate others to do the right thing. All right, so people will follow you in a positive way. All right, now, if you were elected, what is the biggest thing you want to see improved at Woodville?
Going on more trips and like having more like events.
So more social events for the students. That's what you would like to see. So that's what you would try to improve when you are elected in SGA. Okay, so how would you make that happen?
By investing more money for more trips and events and stuff.
So you do like fundraisers and things, so you would maybe have more fundraisers than we've had in the past, so students can go on trips and have dances and things like that. All right, and then why should people choose you as Woodville's next treasurer?
Because I'm uplifting, I'm very motivational, and I'm responsible and organized and friendly, and yeah.
All right, so as you can see on Zamaya's poster here, make your voice pop, vote for Zamaya. Have a great day. And we're back, and we have Heaven. And Heaven, tell us what you are running for.
President.
Oh, Heaven is running for president. So Heaven, as a president, what leadership qualities do you think you have that a president should have?
I'm very positive. I make sure I'm in I listen good to the teachers, make sure everybody else listen, and yeah.
All right. Now, if you were elected, what is your biggest priority? What would be the first thing on your agenda to improve in the school for the school?
Getting lockers, or make sure we can take home less textbooks.
Oh, so taking home less textbooks. So that's why you want lockers, is because you have too many textbooks and it's just too heavy.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how would you go about trying to get lockers for the middle school students?
Work with the principal.
And okay, work with the principal, tell her, you know, why students need lockers and maybe come up with a plan.
Yeah.
All right. And then why should the middle school students vote for Heaven as president?
She's very positive. She brings good vibes. I mean, she gets things done.
Awesome. And here you have it, Heaven for president. Have a great day. All right, next up, we have Drayton in 7th grade. Drayton,
Hello.
What are you running for?
Secretary.
You're running for secretary. All right, so as a secretary, what leadership qualities can you bring to SGA?
Well, like to help people if they have problems with anything. I can like write it down, help them work it out. with like a guidance counselor or something.
All right. So that seems to be like what you want to do to improve the school. You want to have more opportunities for people to be able to work problems out. All right. And how are you going to make that improvement?
Well, if they ever need to talk something out, they can come to me or the guidance counselor, and I can write it down and help them with another student to work out certain problems.
So like a peer group, you do like peer mediation
groups.
and things like that. Okay. All right. And then why should students vote for you for secretary?
Well, because I'm full of determination to do things. I'm very reliable if you need me. I guess that's about it.
All right, so more leadership qualities, reliability, and those kinds of things. All right, well, here you have it. Here is Drayton, 7th grade, running for secretary.
Vote for me for secretary.
And we are back with our last candidate interview for the day. All right, we have Christiana here, 8th grader. What are you running for, Christiana?
Secretary.
Secretary. All right, so as a secretary, what leadership qualities can you bring to SGA?
I'm very organized. I listen.
Okay.
And I take good notes. Like, I can make things happen. Like, yeah.
All right, so talking about making things happen, what is one thing you'd like to see improved that you want to work on in SGA?
Like, school trips and, like, social things.
So you want to have more social things for students to be a part of?
Yeah.
Like more after-school things, after-school hour things? All right. How are you going to make that happen if you are elected SGA secretary?
Like, fundraisers, and you know how they had them little candygram things that they did? You could, like, pass out stuff to people, and they give it to people. Basically fundraising.
So more fundraising, have more opportunities for fundraising, so students have more opportunities to be involved in social things outside of school. All right, and then one last question. Why should people vote for Christiana as Woodville's next secretary?
I think that they should vote for me because I'm very uplifting, and like I said, I listen to people, and like basically, because I'm uplifting, I can listen, right?
Well, there you have it. As Christiana's poster says, the queen of organization. Vote for her for the next secretary. Bye. All right, Woodville Middle School, you have seen several interviews for candidates. If you are planning on running, please make sure you get all of your information into Ms. Bradham so that not only you can record to be interviewed, but also be on the ballot. If you don't turn in that information, you will not be on the ballot next Tuesday. I see a lot of great signs. I see a lot of campaigning happening at lunch, and all of that is great, but you need to make sure that you are on the ballot. Have a great day, Woodville.